Yes. So, welcome to the class, dear students. Today, we are going to discuss about what is meant by ozone day and what are the uses if we do not follow clearly. Dear students, if you observe the picture over here, I am going to explain you what is ozone, what is ozone layer and how it is protecting us. So this is the earth on which we are living. Okay, this is the earth on which we are living and this is the sun from which we get energy, from which we get the light. You can't imagine the earth without the sun. If sun is not there, completely it will be dark. Yes or no? So, dear students, the earth on which we are living, is circled by a thin layer you can see here. This is called as ozone layer. Around the sun, if you see around the sun, we have a thin layer. Which it is called as a ozone layer. So what is ozone layer? Ozone is a colorless gas. What is ozone? Ozone is a colorless gas. It is a form of oxygen. Ozone is derived from oxygen. Okay. So ozone is a colorless gas and our earth is surrounded by that ozones. By that ozones, our earth is surrounded and that is called as a ozone layer. So what is happening to this ozone layer? Why it is there? Dear students, if you observe from the sun we get light, we get the sun rays. Is it clear? In this sun rays, there are many dangerous, harmful sun rays which comes from the sun. There are many harmful rays which comes from the sun. But those sun rays will not reach the earth directly. The sun rays which are harmful like UV rays, ultraviolet rays, ultraviolet A rays, ultraviolet B rays, ultraviolet C rays. These are very harmful, very harmful. If these sun rays fall directly on our skin, we get skin diseases. Is it clear? So, this ozone layer, what is there around the earth protects us from direct sun rays without falling on the earth. Is it clear? So this ozone layer is made up of ozones. It is made up of ozones. Is it clear? So dear students, what is happening to this ozone layer? If you observe, dear students, to this ozone layer, if you observe, there is a big damage happening to this ozone layer. This is the ozone layer what we have seen, right? This is the ozone layer. To this ozone layer from the earth. Many many dangerous, harmful gases what we release from the earth. It may be from the broadcasting the messages or in the form of the waves or in the form of solar proton events that take place in the solar system. It may be because of volcanic eruption or it may be because of your refrigerators in your house, because of air conditions in your house, because of smoke coming from the back of your father's bike or father's car or whatever it may be. All those, they form into chlorofluorocarbons which are called as CFC. They are chlorofluorocarbons which are very dangerous. So all those from the earth, what we release because of volcanic eruption or because of chlorofluorocarbons, what are released from your refrigerator. How many refrigerators are there on the earth? We can't count. In every house, refrigerators are there. In every house, ACs are there, maximum. So from that, harmful gases releases. You can't see that. From the bike, your father's bike, father's car, or transport, or public transport, or whatever it may be, many dangerous gases will be released. Is it clear? So where do all these gases go? Where do all these gases go? They go up in the atmosphere. So all these gases which go up in the atmosphere, they are destroying this ozone layer. The chlorofluorocarbons which comes out, which emits out from the smoke of your father's bike or mother's bike or father's car or public transport or whatever it may be, they are going up in the atmosphere and they are damaging this ozone layer. They are damaging this ozone layer. Clear? So, holes are being kept to this ozone layer because of the gases what we are emitting from the earth. You switch on the AC, you switch on the refrigerator. From the back of the refrigerator and from the back of the air condition, many gases releases. So where do these gases go? They go up in the atmosphere. You can see many bikes on the roads. And from the back of the bikes, what do they get? Smoke. Where do that smoke go? They go into the atmosphere. So what all these things are doing? They are depleting or damaging what?
Ozone layer.
Ozone layer is being damaged. And there are big holes to the ozone layer. There are big holes to the ozone layer. Is it clear? So dear students, because of this chlorofluorocarbons, ozone layer is being damaged. So what happens if ozone layer is depleted? If ozone layer has holes, what happens? If ozone layer has holes, the sun's rays will fall directly on the earth. And if these sun's rays fall directly on the earth, we will get many skin diseases. Is it clear? And we decrease our immune system, immunity system. Many diseases will occur. We can't restrict any disease. Headache, body pains, skin rashes, everything will occur. Plants will die. Plants can't take photosynthesis. Animals will become blind. Animal skin will become rashes. And the aquatic plants, aquatic animals, what are aquatic animals? Water bodies, the animals, the fishes or whatever it may be, in the animal, water bodies, they also will die. Is it clear? Plants will die and humans will get skin rashes, everything. These are all the damages because of water. Because ozone layer is getting depleted. Ozone layer gets depleted, then 100% we all will be in danger. Is it clear? So, tomorrow is Ozone Day. What is Ozone Day, sir? To protect the ozone layer, we should discuss, we should talk to our parents, and we should protect our ozone layer. If we do not, so who will protect the ozone layer? Children like you, people like us will protect. And American people should not think that Indian people will protect, or Indian people will not think that American people will protect. It is the duty of every citizen on the earth. It is the responsibility of every citizen on the earth to protect the ozone layer. So on this occasion, you should think, so what we should do to protect the ozone layer. First of all, to protect the ozone layer, we should stop using the bikes or cars which run with diesel or petrol. So if the bikes and the cars are run with the diesel and petrol, what is coming from the back of the bikes and the cars? Smoke. So we should transform that into the electrical bikes or electrical cars. You know, nowadays electrical bikes are coming, electrical cars are coming. Is it clear? Previously we have steam engines, now electrical trains are there. Is clear. So dear students, you should understand very clearly that one chlorofluorocarbon which comes from the earth, it destroys 10,000 ozones in the ozone layer. Understand that? One chlorofluorocarbon will destroy 10,000 ozones. So if 10,000 ozones are destroyed from that hole, the sun's rays will fall directly on us. So now we are happy, sun's rays are not directly falling. But if the generation uses unnecessary chlorofluorocarbon releasing materials, and if the ozone layer is destroyed, then 100% the next generation will be in danger. Your children will be in danger. Your children will be in danger. So what we have to do? We have to protect the ozone layer. Sir, how will I protect, sir? Reduce using of refrigerators. Reduce using of air conditions. Use electrical bikes. Grow plants. Is it clear? Grow plants and use all the materials which are eco-friendly. What are eco-friendly? Say for example, plastic bags are there. They are not eco-friendly. Instead of plastic bags, what we have to use? Cloth bags we have to use. Is it clear? So like that, we should stop using crackers. And in the same way, one thing is that, rocket launches. Because of that rocket launching also, the ozone layer will be destroyed a lot. The ozone layer will be destroyed. From here we released a rocket. Where does it go? It goes through this ozone layer, and there will be a big hole to the ozone layer. From the back of the rocket, fire will come, and in that fire we have many chlorofluorocarbons, and that will destroy the ozone layer. So, dear students, in the year 1989, there was an agreement at Montreal. At Montreal, there was an agreement. Sir, what is this Montreal? Montreal is a city in Australia. In that Montreal, nearly 46 countries sat like you and discussed how to protect the ozone layer. All the countries in the year 1989, September 1st, in the Montreal. Where is this Montreal? In Australia. All the countries. Why? Because the problem is the world problem, not your problem or my problem. The problem is entire world problem. If the ozone layer is destroyed, the entire world will be collapsed. The entire world will be without life. People will die, plants will die, aquatic animals will die, everything will die. So dear students, on this occasion of Ozone Day, September 16th, today we discussed about ozone layer, and even we conducted the competition, drawing competition. I don't know how many of you made that. Okay, you just post them. Is it clear? So very important topic, and on this ozone layer, I think you might have got a few concepts and a small understanding what is ozone layer, why we should protect that, and what happens if it is damaged. Simply, see, whenever the sun's rays are falling directly, now he is closing the window. Why? Because sun's rays is falling directly. If that window is not there, the sun rays will fall directly. Like that, as this sun rays, window is protecting him from the sun rays, ozone layer is protecting us from the direct sun rays. So what happens if the direct sun rays falls? Skin diseases, many problems are there. Is clear. So the complete information will be posted in the WhatsApp. You just go through that and discuss that very clearly, and talk to your parents regarding this incident. Okay. So dear students, if you observe, yes, you can see how the ozone layer is getting destroyed because of harmful UV rays and CFCs which are going into the atmosphere. So this is the ozone layer actually. So what is happening to this ozone layer? It is getting depleted. So if this happens completely, here a big hole will be there. Here a big hole will be there, and the sun rays will fall directly. So then the problem starts. If that sun rays fall directly, everybody will be in danger. Plants will be in danger. Human beings will be in danger. Is it clear? So all will be in danger if the ozone layer is depleted. Okay. So the material regarding this ozone day will be kept in the WhatsApp. As I said, everybody should discuss with your parents and see how far you are going to understand. So what is ozone layer? The ozone layer is a region in the Earth's stratosphere that contains high concentrations of ozone and protects the Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations of the sun. Is it clear? So that's the ozone layer. If you see, this ozone layer is found in the Earth's atmosphere and it has the potential to absorb 99% of ultraviolet rays from the sun. That will absorb without falling on the human beings. 99% of the sun's rays will be absorbed. Is it clear? So, however, scientists see what happens if the ozone layer was absent. Millions of people would develop skin diseases, and many may have weakened immune system. What is immunity system? Protecting ourselves from the diseases. We lose our immunity system. See, however, scientists have discovered a big hole in the ozone layer over Antarctica, and they started to focus. Is it clear? So, I have clearly mentioned there what happens if this ozone layer is depleted. You can find there, if the ozone layer is depleted, we can find many problems. Is it clear? Many problems you can find. And if you observe clearly what we should do, even that can be followed very clearly.
Snapping now.
Video.
Okay, that.
Yes. So, dear students, if you observe here, I have already said that chlorofluorocarbons are the most important substance which depletes, which decreases the ozone layer. And already I said Montreal Protocol. It was proposed in 1987 and started from 1989. Okay. If you observe clearly, and you can see what are chlorofluorocarbons, and you can see the natural causes. The ozone layer has been found to be destroyed by natural process such as sunspots and stratosphere winds, but it does not cut even 1 to 2%. Is clear. But the most important thing is that you can see unregulated rocket launches. Whenever the rocket is launched, the chlorofluorocarbons will be released, and that depletes our ozone layer. Is it clear? So, dear students, many important points you can find here. Using of refrigerators or using of air conditions, everything. All these are the things. What are the effects of ozone layer depletion? If you find here, effects on human health. The humans will directly expose it to harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. This might result in serious health issues among humans such as skin diseases, cancer, sunburns, cataract, eyes will become problem, quick aging. At the age of small age itself, you look very old. At the age of small, you look very good. And even on animals also, you can find the animals leads to skin and eye cancers in animals. And even on environment also you can see minimum growth. Flowers won't grow, plants won't grow, photosynthesis will not be happened, and the forest also has to bear the harmful effects. Forest also will be depleted. Even marine life, water marine life, I said. So all the plants in the animals, in the water, in the oceans, everything will be under problem. You can see, is it clear? So, dear students, so what we have to do in order to stop this? What we have to do in order to stop this? You see, reduce the use of ozone depleting substances. Avoid the use of CFCs in refrigerators and air conditions, and replace the halon-based fire extinguishers. Is it clear? In fire extinguishers, there are chlorofluorocarbons which create problem. Is it clear? So, dear students, even the vehicles, what we are moving on the road, they very clearly emit a large number of ozone depleting compounds like chlorofluorocarbons. Is it clear? So, what we have to do? Use friendly cleaning products. Is it clear? So, these should be substituted with natural products. Is it clear? So, all these things if you do, truly we can stop the ozone layer getting depleted. So, dear students, as we have seen, our beautiful ozone layer, whether it is to be depleted or whether it is to be protected, it is in the hands of children like you. You should talk to your parents. Today our sir has explained a beautiful concept regarding ozone layer. Is it clear? So, it is our responsibility to protect the ozone layer. You should think of that. You should discuss that with your parents. and you are the future citizens. If you want to have a beautiful world, if you want to have a safe world, if you want to have a eco-friendly world, if you want to live happily without any skin diseases, we should protect our ozone layer. Is it clear? So that's the topic what we have discussed. So that's a fantastic topic, and let me check how many of you understood the topic. Okay, thank you.